Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, chat. Oh, this is going to be fun. Woo! Oh, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button as we get ready to rock and roll. We get ready to set these drivers loose. It is the best of the best tour, presented by Papa Mike Promotions as we get ready to rock and roll. These drivers loaded into the sim here. 358 modifieds live from Lanier National Speedway for a wild night of racing action. These drivers loaded into the sim and ready to rock and roll here. We're ready to set them loose here in this one. Oh, let's go, chat. Woo! Oh, this is going to be a ton of fun, baby. This is going to be a ton of fun. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, these guys are having way too much fun out there on the racetrack. New damage model for these 358 modifieds as well, so these guys are definitely testing it out, trying to see what that damage model looks like as we'll get ready to rock and roll. We'll get ready to set them loose here in this one. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh. Qualifying underway here as these drivers going to jump out onto the racetrack. Qualifying efforts here about to get underway. We'll get ready to set them loose. Woo! Oh! Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Woo! Oh! Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these drivers out here on the racetrack, you do see I do believe this is the 722, is that what this says? 722? The 722 Ryan of Dale Slides currently with the quick time here in qualifying. Keith Hackney rolling out onto the racetrack here. He's going to get another lap in here as he's going to try to get this 91 ride up towards the front of the field here. In that Papa Mike Promotions Gears Unlimited NH Lens House of Speed number 91 ride. He's looking to move forward here just a little bit. Scott Dobbs is going to jump up into that top spot. So Dobbs, quick time here in qualifying to the 29 ride. Here comes Keith Hackney, nice and easy at a corner number 4. We'll see where he lines up here. Looks like he's going to stay right there in position number 4 as we get a new pulse hitter. The 19 ride of Jamie Massey up into the top spot here. Massey into the position number 1. There you see the 70 ride of Blake Murray. Murray up into position number 2. Going to knock Scott Dobbs off that top spot. Hackney back into 5th. Dale Slides there in 4th. Dylan Cribbs currently in position number 6. Cade Galley, Bryce Dickinson, Joey Brewer, and Matt Taylor rounding out the field here in this one. Not a huge field of cars, but some great racers ready to duke it out, ready to go to battle here in this best of the best tour. My boy Brycey Bear! Bryce Dickinson in the chat with the heart reaction. How are you, Brycey Bear? Bryce coming in, dropping that thumbs up on the stream, coming in with the heart reaction. I appreciate you, my boy, coming in, showing the love here in this one as this field stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. We'll get ready to go green flag racing here in just a few more moments. Woo! First big race of the evening. First big race of the night. We got another one coming right up after this. We got some late model action about to get into it as my boy Ty says, well, this car count upsets me. Yeah, unfortunately, my boy. I don't know where everybody is tonight. I don't know where they all disappeared to. I don't know where they all went. Figured we would have saw Skylar Pruitt and, Tyson Pankow, some of the All Lap Heroes guys in there, a little bit more than just Cade Galley, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know if Keith Hackney's gonna win. They're tired of Keith Hackney winning. I don't know, man. I haven't really seen Keith winning too many races lately, honestly. I haven't seen Keith winning too many races. Massey's been winning a lot, but Blake Murray, quickest in qualifying here with a very, very good 14:01. Massey there with a 14:02. Scott Dobbs with a 14:09. Dale Slides a 14:11, and Hackney with a 14:12 here in this one. prob well tonight. I won't hate this place. You won't hate this place? I don't know. Keith, I think you're going to have your hands full out there, brother. I think you're going to have your hands full. There's a lot of fast cars in this field. There's a lot of fast cars here. Even though there's only 10 cars, I mean, any one of them are very, very quick. And right now, Keith Hackney, it's not normal seeing Keith qualifying back in position number 5. He's in the middle of the pack here for this race so far. So definitely hammer down heroes. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. You're going to call out Massey like that, eh? Someone tag Massey in here. I didn't know Massey was a hammer down hero. What in the world? What in the world? Or Scott Dobbs. You're breaking Scotty's heart, okay? You're breaking Scott's heart there with that one, too, okay? Scott likes the slick. All right, we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here. Qualifying coming to a close here. Just a few more seconds left to go, and then we're going to get right into our first heat race of the evening. Oh! Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Y'all know what to do. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, because we're going to get ready to rock and roll here for this wild, wild race. Massey was 2/10 off in the slick. Oh, my gosh. He's got the hookup here for the 358 modifieds, apparently. He's got the hookup in the 358s. We're going to get ready here. Heat race number 1. Everyone here in this first heat race, everyone's going to make it into the show. Nobody's going to go home early, so this is just going to set up where these drivers are going to start in this A-Main feature event. So where they start here in this heat race is where they will line up for our A-Main feature event as we'll get ready here to rock and roll. Blake Murray gonna start here in that pole position. Murray in position number 1 in the 70 ride. To his outside in the 19 ride, that is Jamie Massey. Starting in position number 3 in the House of Speed 3D Racing ride, that is Scott Dobbs. And to his outside in the 722 or 762, I think it's 762, I think it's 762 for Dale Slides there in position number 4. Keith Hackney in the House of Speed, Papa Mike Promotions, Gears Unlimited, NLR House of Speed Machine. That is the 91 rider, Keith Hackney there in position number 5. To his outside, his teammate, the Papa Mike Promotions, NLR Grip Hackney Live, House of Speed number 711. That is Dylan Cribbs. Starting in position number 7 in the 4 ride is the QPR Dark Side Racing. Number 4 is the Joey's Woodworking Machine of Joey Brewer. To his outside in the Hot Lap Heroes, number 27. That is Cade Galley. Starting on the inside, a row number 5. It's the 84 ride, though. Warrior Raps, House of Speed, NLR, Papa Mike Promotions. Number 84 of Bryce Dickinson. And to his outside, the 5.6 Graphics. QPR number 15, that is Matt Taylor. 10 drivers ready to rock and roll. Here in this one is the green flag. Out and about here quickly in heat race number 1. Blake Murray out in front, but here comes Jamie Massey trying to get right down underneath of him here. Trying to edge that nose down low here is Keith Hackney struggling a little bit farther back here, trying to hang on as Cade Galley looking to his outside. The 91 ride trying to slide up here a little bit, going to open up a door here as the 27 ride looking for a big run down the back straightaway. The 711 quickly up there as around goes Scott Dobbs. Dobbs is going to go around, no caution flag on the Speedway. We're going to keep on rocking and rolling. A heartbreaker right there for Scott Dobbs after a little bit of contact there between him and the 711 of Dylan Cribbs. Sent that 29 ride spinning around. Blake Murray, though, out in front in the 70 ride as Murray continuing to lead the way. Jamie Massey right there in position number 2. Dale Slides there in 3rd as Dylan Cribbs in position number 4 and looking for more. That 91 rider, Keith Hackney, trying to stick right there with them, trying to follow him around that 762 of Dale Slides. Cade Galley in the 27 ride back there in 6th. Matt Taylor up into 7th as Bryce Dickinson there in position number 8. Joey Brewer back there in 9th, and Scott Dobbs unfortunately rounding out the field here after that contact and going for the spin there in quarter number 3 and 4 as Blake Murray looking to try to hold off this 19 ride and see a little bit of battle going on back here. Keith Hackney has worked himself up into position number 3 on the racetrack. So Hackney up in the 3rd is still door-to-door here for position number 4. It's Dylan Cribbs to the outside here of Dale Slides as the white flag has been displayed. So one more time around here for Blake Murray. Murray looking to pick up heat race win number 1 on the evening. It's down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. He's going to get it done. He's going to see that checkered flag fly, and he will start on that pole position in our A main feature event. Jamie Massey there in second, Keith Hackney, Dylan Cribbs, Dale Slides, Cade Galley, Matt Taylor, Bryce Dickinson, Joey Brewer, and Scott Dobbs bringing up the rest of the field there as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here. Our A main feature event about to get underway. Wait for the 7-Eleven. Yeah, the 7-Eleven, unfortunately, there just making a little bit of contact with Scott Dobbs. I'm sure no malicious intent. They're all teammates out there. They're all House of Speed drivers. Just unfortunate contact, and unfortunately for Scott Dobbs, got the worst end of that deal. Seems like Scott always has that bad luck. As we'll get him stacked up, racked up, and ready to rock and roll. Joey Brewer for the sexy new whip. They always got sexy new whips, bro. They always got sexy new whips. Every one of them, except for Massey. Massey's just got this plain 19 ride. I don't know what he's got going on here. Man, I should have skipped going to the concert. I could have had a top 10. Maybe. Ty, you might have been 11th. That'd be a toss-up right there. That'd be a toss-up. You might have been 11th. Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson coming in with that heart reaction. Andrew Hainsley coming in with that like as well. 3D Racing coming in, dropping that thumbs up as we're going to get these drivers stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here for our A main feature event. Our A main about to get underway. 40 laps of racing action as Blake Murray's going to lead us down to the green flag to his outside. In the Papa Mike Promotions House of Speed number 19, that is Jamie Massey there in second. Keith Hackney in position number 3 in the NH Lens Papa Mike Promotions number 91 ride to his outside. His teammate in the House of Speed number 711, that is Dylan Cribbs. Dale Slides in the 01762. That is Dale Slides there in 5th. Cade Galley in the Hot Lap Heroes. Tinker, number 27 ride, is the Marcos Moose Ranch ride. They're in position number 6. Bryce Dickinson, Matt Taylor, Scott Dobbs, and Joey Brewer bringing up the rear of the field as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation. As quickly out in front, Blake Murray's going to lead us down the backstretch. Nice and easy down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Blake Murray's going to lead lap number 1 here at Lanier. There you see right behind him, door to door, it's Keith Hackney trying to find himself a way around that 19 of Jamie Massey. Is Massey there in position number 2, trying to hold off that hard-charging number 91 ride. Dylan Cribbs right there in position number 4 and looking for more as Cade Galley's found himself a way up into the top 5. Here comes Bryce Dickinson into the picture here as well. Scott Dobbs right there as they're almost 3 wide here at a corner number 4. Things getting very tight down here at Lanier National Speedway. Everyone trying to find their way to the front of the field. Yo, what's good, Mr. Ronnie Hartley Jr.? How are you, brother? Ronnie coming in, showing the love. What's up, brother? How you doing? How's your day going, brother? It's good to see you as always. Blake Murray out in front. Keith Hackney now up into second as he's made the move around Jamie Massey. So Massey back to third as Hackney right there in the top spot. Dylan Cribbs back there in position number 4 and looking for more here in that Papa Mike Promotions House of Speed NLR machine. There in position number 4. Cade Galley there in position number 5 as the Marcos Moose Ranch. Tinker, Hot Lap Heroes, Melgard, number 27 ride right there in position number 5. He's being tracked down by the Warrior Raps NLR NH Lens Papa Mike Promotions House of Speed ride of Bryce Dickinson. Dale Slide sliding back here a couple spots into position number 7 now on the racetrack as Scott Dobbs trying to work himself up through the field here, up a few spots already in that 3D Racing Norwood Sim Sports House of Speed number 29 ride. Scotty Dobbs trying to work himself up inside the top 5, trying to work himself back into the picture of this win here after having some contact in that heat race going around. No caution flagging. He's had the battle back here, and here he is trying to work himself back up through the field. Matt Taylor back there in position number 9 in the QPR. It's the Quill Racing 5.6 Graphics and number 15 machine there in position number 9. The Speed Ranch ride there in the 9th position, and Joey Brewer in the Dark Side Racing Quill Racing Performance number 4 machine there in position number 10. But it's all Blake Murray as Murray continuing to lead the way, continuing to show these drivers how to get it done here in this one. Blake Murray out in front by almost 0.6 of a second here over the 91 rider Keith Hackney. Jamie Massey right there as well in position number 3. Dylan Cribbs, Cade Galley rounding out our top 5 as we'll jump into a quick PeaceMaker Gaming Crank It Up. We'll give you guys a chance to see and hear the sights and sounds around the beautiful Lanier National Speedways. We're going to crank it up here on PeaceMaker Gaming. Car battle here at the front of the field. We'll cancel our PeaceMaker Gaming Crank It Up here in this one. At the same time, we're going to get the caution flag going to fly here for the first time in this race with 14 laps left to go. We're going to see the caution flag fly as things were just starting to heat up. Unfortunately for Keith Hackney, things are about to cool down, but he may be very, very hot out there on the racetrack, as it looks like Keith Hackney gonna be the cause of our first caution flag. You see his teammate Jamie Massey right there on his back bumper. I think Massey's gonna get a little piece of him. Oh, looks like a little neck coat, unfortunately, there. For the 91 rider Keith Hackney, some heavy, heavy damage as he slides up into the outside wall here in quarter number 1. Unfortunately here for Keith Hackney, a ton of damage on that number 91 machine. As we'll get another look at it here. Just looked like a little bit of neck coat here, unfortunately, between Jamie and Keith, as Keith maybe sliding up a little bit. Just neck coat kind of gets them tied together there, and unfortunately, 91 ride was turned up in towards the outside wall before they were even touching, but fortunately there for Keith Hackney, a ton of damage, and trying to hang on to it. Unfortunately, that whole right front absolutely sheared apart there after some hard contact with the outside wall. We'll see him back there at the rear of the field. He's going to have a short period of time to try to work himself back up towards the front here. Out in front, Blake Murray continuing to hold down the fort. Murray out in front leading the field here. Jamie Massey there in second. Bryce Dickinson up into third. Dylan Cribbs there in fourth. Scott Dobbs in position number 5 as we are back to green flag racing. Blake Murray with a great restart here in that 70 ride. But don't look now. Here comes Bryce Dickinson. Dickinson taking a look down low. They were almost 3 wide. There is Jamie Massey trying to get wound up here on the very high side. Getting a big run to the outside of our race leader. Blake Murray going to try to slide up in front of him. Not going to be able to get there. Here comes another big run out of the 19 ride. Jamie Massey looking to try to jump up and take this lead away as there's the slide job and a crossover perfectly. That time across the start finish line. Jamie Massey out in front here. So Massey now leading the way here at Lanier. That 70 ride, though, saw what he was doing. He's trying to jump up there and mirror the exact same thing here as Massey going to slide up in front of him there. Things are going to get tight. Here comes the 7-11 of Dylan Cribbs. Kate Galley right there into the picture. 3 wide here off corner number 2. 3 wide as Jamie Massey down to the bottom side. Another slide jump up in front of the field. Here comes the 70 ride of Blake Murray back down to his inside. That time by the start finish line, we see 9 more laps left to go, and things are just starting to heat up. Keith Hackney slowly but surely trying to work himself back up through the field here. It's the 91 ride working the bottom side of the racetrack. Some contact. Scott Dobbs up into the outside wall there, trying to hang on to it. He's going to get a big run, work himself back around the 15 ride of Matt Taylor, trying to work himself back up towards the top 5. As Massey and Blake Murray continue to duke it out here at the front of the field. You see the 7-11 of Dylan Cribbs right there in position number 3. Kate Galley there in position number 4 and looking for more as, things are going to get tight here. Murray again down low, but the 19 ride goes with the slide job lane there as well. Here comes another slide job out of the 70. Blake Murray with another slider, a perfect crossover out of Jamie Massey. Massey gonna pay it back here in 3 and 4. It's a big run out of the 70 ride. These two continue to put on a great show for us. Massey trying to play a little bit of a blocker there, trying to make it so the 70 ride can't get that slide job lane. And here comes Dylan Cribbs, Kate Galley, Bryce Dickinson, Keith Hackney, and the rest of the field here trying to reel them in as Jamie Massey late in this one jumps up and takes this lead away. Massey out in front trying to pick up yet again another checkered flag and some contact back there behind him. Kate Galley's going to go around. The caution flag is going to fly. Caution flag going to come out here as we'll take a look back. Looks like the 84 rider Bryce Dickinson might have gotten a piece here. Kate Galley as Galley right here gets a little sideways, unfortunately, for the 84 ride. Looks like he's going to get underneath of him just ever so slightly here. They continue to battle down the straightaway. There you go. Unfortunately, just kind of hooked together, unfortunately, for Bryce Dickinson. Going to spin that 27 ride around, and unfortunately for the Marcos Moose Ranch Aunt Lap Heroes Crow Towing number 27 run. He's going to go around Scott Dobbs with some damage there in that, as well as Dobbs just nowhere to go here in this number 29 run. He's been having some very rough luck here in this race as you'll see these guys racking up here in front of them. A few cars up there. The red, black, and white rides there. As they make some contact, around goes the 27, slides right in front. Scott Dobbs, and unfortunately for Dobbs, some more damage there on that one. As we'll stack them up, rack them up, and get ready to rock and roll. I wonder if Hackney has a slider up his sleeve. I don't know if Hackney is going to be in position to throw that. I don't know. He's going to have very minimal laps to try to make something happen here as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag, racing the green flag back out into the air. A good restart there out of the 91 ride as he beats the 7-11 back down to the start finish line as he gets a big jump there on Dylan Cribbs. He's going to try to slide up in front of the 7-11 as he's going to go after Blake Murray now for position number 2. Jamie Massey, though, out in front looking to try to run away with it. Here comes a big slide job move out of the 70 ride of Blake Murray. Murray couldn't pull the trigger there, didn't have enough room. It's now Jamie Massey going to run a little bit of a slide job lane down the bottom side here of corner 3 and 4. It's still Jamie Massey out in front. Massey leading the way as the white flag has been displayed one more time around as Blake Murray tried to hunt him down. Maybe some contact as he's right on his back bumper. They make contact, but Jamie Massey is going to hold on, and he's going to pick up the checkered flag here in this one. Jamie Massey getting it done and parking the 19 ride down here in victory lane. Blake Murray gave it everything he had, almost went for the bump and run there in 3 and 4 as he's going to come home and settle there in second. And Dylan Cribbs coming home in position number 3. Hackney back there in 4th. Dale Slides in 5th. Joey Brewer, Matt Taylor, Bryce Dickinson, Scott Dobbs, and Cade Galley rounding out the field. But it's all Jamie Massey here in this one. It's the 19 ride's going to park it up here in the Lanier National Speedway victory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up here for the 19 ride of Jamie Massey. Alrighty, as Jamie Massey picks up another big checkered flag, we're going to get ready to jump into the broadcast booth here with our top 3 finishers as Jamie Massey waiting patiently down here pit side. We're going to get ready to pull him in for his post-race interview. What a run, what a drive, what a finish right there as we'll pull that 19 ride up into the broadcast booth. Hey, Jamie, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker Broadcasting booth. Take a copy.
What's up?
Not much. Jamie, my boy, what a run, what a race, man. Take us back through those closing laps as you and Blake Murray go door to door here, slide job and crossover after crossover out there on the racetrack. You guys duked it out there for quite a few laps coming down to the very end of this one. He gets a little bit of contact into you down there in 3 and 4. Maybe a little bit of a bump and run trying there. Unfortunately, you're able to hold on and pick up the checkered flag here as he pick up yet again another checkered flag and hold off this field back there behind you.
Yeah, man. We're teammates, House of Speed teammates, and he's in Discord with us there. And we just trying to put on a show. They went with 10 cars, and it was a good race. I hate that I got into Hackney there. I thought he knew that I mean, he wasn't running a full top, so he seen me coming, so he moved up a little bit, but he just didn't move up quite enough, and I got a big run coming off of turn there, and I think I looked at the video. It looked like a little bit of net code, but still, I mean, I could have lifted, and he could have left me a lane, so it could have went either way. I didn't want to wreck him for nothing in the world, but I thought he knew I was there. So, but it was all in all, Blake was rolling and Hackney was rolling. I just had to do something different. That's why I tried to push that top up and try to get that top worked in, and we was just I would lose ground if I tried anything else. You know, we was pretty even running the bottom there, so I had to move around, try to find some speed.
Absolutely. Well, you're able to find the speed here in this one as you're able to jump up, find that outside groove first, put it to use, and able to sneak up there and take that checkered flag away from Blake Murray as he had a great car all evening long here. Hackney with some big words before this race as well up in the chat. You know, he called you guys hammer down heroes, and unfortunately for Keith, he wasn't able to back that one up. He looked strong out there all evening long, but unfortunately back there in position number 4, you're able to pick up the win here after having a very, very fast car yourself. What do you think of those comments of being called a hammer down hero here in the 358 modifieds?
You know, it is what it is. I don't I suck in these cars, man. Like I don't know. I'm not that great in them. We don't hardly ever race them, and Hackney's good in about everything he loads into with. So you know, he was going to be, I feel like him and Blake definitely was a little better than me, but when that top came in, I just found it sooner and got back to him, and then it was a race to see who could hit the top the best, and me and Blake put on a hell of a show. If you didn't like that for 10 cars, then you're in the wrong sport.
Absolutely, you guys put on a hell of a show here for us, right down to the checkered flag. Jamie, congratulations on another win. Congratulations on another wonderful show here in this one as you're able to pick up the win here at Lanier National Speedway. Who would you like to thank for another great run and strong performance here at the racetrack?
Yeah, man, I just want to thank everybody over at NLR, House of Speed, Papa Mike's Promotions, Heartland Harley Davidson, you for broadcasting. Well, Grip Hackney Live, NH Lens, and just Ty for putting this thing on. I can't help it. Sucks he wasn't here, and we got a few new guys in here tonight trying to get the car count up for them. So I want to thank them guys for coming out and trying to support the small league for Ty. And yeah, man, it was a good race with Blake. Congratulations to him for racing me clean there. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Looked like a ton of fun out there on the racetrack. A good drive and a good finish here for you as you're able to park the 19 ride back up in victory lane. Jamie, we can't wait to see you back out on the racetrack here in just a little bit for the Dirt Anarchy series, and we're going to be waiting and watching to see if you can pick up yet again another checkered flag here this evening.
That'd be great. That's the goal. We'll see what happens.
Beauty. Congrats, and have a good run and good race here in the next session.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Jamie Massey, our race winner, picking up the checkered flag here in this one. Rich, my boy, I know you always seem to come in a little late, brother. You always seem to come in just a little late, but don't you worry. Don't you worry. This isn't the only broadcast we got going on this evening. We got another race coming up here afterwards. We will end this live, and we'll go back live again. You guys should get the notification if you have those bell notifications turned on, and we will be back live again here before the end of the evening for the next race, the next show that we're going to be doing here as well. So don't be playing on anything else for the rest of the evening, as we got lots of wicked racing action here ahead of us, and we're going to see a lot of these same drivers duke it out and go to battle again in the late models here in just a little bit. At least I'm here, exactly. At least you're here, Rich. That's all that matters, brother. It's always good to see you up here, whether or not it's, at the beginning of the race or the middle of the race or at the end of the race, man. It's always good to see you up in the chat, my boy. Always good to see you up in the chat, Mr. Murtaugh. We're going to get ready to pull in our second place finisher, our second place driver, Blake Murray. We're going to pull Murray up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Blake, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker Broadcasting booth. Did you get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Blake, what a run, what a drive, man. Take us back through that one as you're able to lead a lot of laps early on in the evening. And all of a sudden, you got Keith Hackney and Jamie Massey knocking right on your back bumper. Then we saw a caution flag there. Massey, unfortunately, getting in and getting tied together there with Hackney. Too much damage for Hackney. Had to take it down pit side, and then Jamie Massey out of nowhere finds that extreme high side, and then you guys just start to duke it out. A bit of a David and Goliath race right there, as Jamie was just, he doesn't run these very often. We've seen him in these 350 modifieds and big blocks quite a bit, and you're able to kind of show him how to get it done there for a little while, but unfortunately he was able to get the upper hand here on you late in this race.
Yeah, I'm usually not the guy to qualify in the mud. I'm usually the guy that can't qualify at all, but I seen Keith catching me right there on the run we had, and Jamie just found them top before anybody else. It's usually bottom, but I wasn't going to cut him off. I seen the run he had, so.
Absolutely. And then you guys duke it out. Slide jobs, crossovers, and a ton of great racing action there all evening here to finish this one off. A solid run and a strong performance here for you as you're able to park it up in position number 2. Blake, who would you like to thank here for such a strong run and great performance here at Lanier National Speedway?
I'd like to thank House Speed, Dylan Hauser. All he does, he takes care of me. All the guys at NLR. Thank y'all for broadcasting.
Absolutely, Blake. A good run and a good show here. Hopefully we'll see you back out on the racetrack next Thursday here in the series. Hopefully we'll see you right back up here in the broadcast booth, maybe one spot better and up in victory lane next week.
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
Absolutely, you as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Blake Murray, our second place finisher here this evening, our second place driver, going home there in position number 2. I'm not sure if Dylan Cribbs is going to jump up into the broadcast booth with us or not. I don't think he wants to, as Dylan's usually pretty wild in the chat, so I don't know if Dylan's going to want to or not. Someone better ask him if he wants to. I think I see him over there in he is in the NLR Discord, but I don't want to just pull him in here and him say something out of pocket. We got to be careful on that note. So I don't think Dylan's hopping in here, unfortunately, but I'm sure Dylan would like to shout out, obviously, Keith Hackney, Jamie Massey, all the boys over there at Next Level Racing. Obviously, huge shout out to House of Speed, Papa Mike Promotions, NH Lens, and everyone on that car for the 7-Eleven ride of Dylan Cribbs' Cribs with another good run, another strong performance there on the racetrack, coming home in position number 3, duking it out there right at the end with Keith Hackney to be able to stay in that 3rd position as Hackney almost jumped up and took it away from him here to finish it off there in position number 3, but Dylan was able to hang on to a 3rd place run and a solid podium finish here for that 7-Eleven ride. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to call it there on that note for this one. A quick race, not a whole lot of laps, not a whole lot of cars. Unfortunately, we kind of flew right through this one, man. These guys put down some crazy lap times, and they were able to get this one done in a quick hurry. But we're going to call it there on that note. We're going to get ready here in about a half an hour from now. We're going to be back live again with another race, another series. The Dirt Anarchy series is going to be coming up next. Huge shout out to Mama Bear, Papa Mike Promotions, 09 Laser Engraving, and everyone that makes this league possible. Obviously, my boy Ty Dickinson and the Sweet Tea Gang making this all come to life here for the best of the best tour. Man, that was a beautiful race right there. When's the next race, Justin? It should be here in the next probably half an hour. I think it starts right now is where their practice session starts, and we should be live right around 8:30 Eastern time. Let me double check here. Make sure race schedule. I can't read that because it's so goddamn small. Yeah, 9 o'clock Eastern. Okay, so I guess it's a little bit earlier. So it's gonna be, yeah, I think it's still 9:30 Eastern, something like that. Somewhere in the next half an hour to an hour. If you have those bell notifications on, you'll be able to you'll get that bell noti that we're back live and ready to rock and roll here. But I believe it's 8:30 because I thought they started running a little bit earlier. But the flyer does say 9 Eastern, but I think it's 8:30. But I could be lying. It's either 9 or 8:30 that we should be back live again here. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming in and showing the love here in this one. A wicked race, a wild run right there, right down to the very bitter end. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all back here in just a little bit for our second race. Our second race of the evening coming up here in just a little bit. Peace out for now, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully we'll see you back here in just a few more moments. Woo! What a run, what a race, what a drive right there by all these drivers, man. That was a ton of fun.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. So hard to get it. The lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it.